Welcome. Hi Sushila.
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine. How
Good.
about you?
Pretty good.
So,
What are you making today?
okay, I thought I'll show Charkaripongal.
Okay.
People love Charkaripongal.
Why do they call it Charkaripongal when you have brown sugar?
I know that's a good question. Well, we need to find that answer.
Yes.
So, here I'll start with the ingredients.
Okay.
The rice is the main ingredient. Here I have 2/3 cups of rice.
Okay.
I'm using basmati rice, but you
Okay.
can use any rice you
Alright.
want. And this is moong dal, about 1/3 cup.
Okay.
So our idea is to use more rice. So you can do little variation, like maybe if you have half a cup of rice, you can use 1/4 cup dal.
Okay,
So,
right.
but there's no
Okay.
right or wrong. But this is what I use.
Yeah.
And so together we have 1 cup. So that means you have to use double the amount of brown sugar.
Okay.
And this is 2 cups of brown sugar. I prefer using brown sugar. You can also use jaggery you get in Indian store, but its cleaning is problem.
Okay, right.
So use that. And then here is actually I'm using half and half. You can also use milk.
Okay.
I'll be cooking the rice
With
so I'll show you. Yeah. And here is cashews and raisins roasted in ghee. And here's cardamom powder and 1/4 cup of ghee. So ghee. And then it's about, you can use 1 teaspoon of cardamom. And so this you to your liking.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's it. But when we cook, let's see how we cook.
Okay. Now, do you put them in the pressure cooker to cook?
Yes, yeah. I'm going to put them in the pressure cooker
Okay.
and cook it. And then we add the other. So the Charkaripongal, I transfer the rice and the dal, the cook from the pressure cooker.
Pressure cooker, okay.
And it's cooked well, but it doesn't have a lot of water. At this point, I'm going to add the half and half.
Okay.
So that you get a creamy and milky
Taste,
flavor. You
okay.
can add milk
You
too
can
if
add
you want.
whole milk.
So
also.
yes. So just let it heat up a little bit.
Yeah.
And then we can add the brown sugar. Almost so it's done.
And at what point do you add ghee?
As soon the brown sugar should melt.
Okay. Then
Then you start adding the ghee, and it has to cook in a low heat for about 6 to 7 minutes.
Even after you
Even
add.
after they add the brown sugar. So it will first become thin, and then as the brown sugar cooks, then you'll get a thick consistency.
Okay.
So here, the milk, since it's half and half,
Right, it took-
it didn't take any time to absorb.
Right.
And I'm going to go ahead and add the brown sugar. So I just add the whole thing. You don't have to wait. So right now it's kind of difficult to mix, and it's thick,
Right.
but this is it'll
Brown sugar will melt.
make
in
it
water.
melt. Yeah. And I'm going to go ahead and add the cardamom also, generous,
Okay.
1 teaspoon. So it gives a nice flavor.
Okay.
And so I think we need to let this cook for about 3-4 minutes,
Okay.
and then we'll come back and then we'll start adding the ghee. So the Charkaripongal, the brown sugar has melted,
Right.
and it's kind of a nice consistency. And here I would start adding the ghee.
Yeah.
And let it cook. First I'm going to add only half the ghee, and then let it cook for about 5 minutes. So let's put it on medium heat.
Okay.
And then let's cook it. And then you can add more ghee if you want to.
Okay.
But I find I keep
Normally-
adding, and then afterwards there's so much ghee.
Right.
So
Normally you would take what for a cup of rice and dal together? Say what, 1/4 cup of
1/4
ghee?
cup of ghee, or quarter. Normally I tend to add more, but I'm going to add 1/4 cup, and if you feel we need some more, you can add some more. But the key is let it cook for a while.
Okay.
Okay.
So now this is done almost?
It's almost done. I added all the ghee, and then I felt I needed a little bit more. So I think I added about 3-4 tablespoons of ghee, and it's been cooking for a while, so it's going to blend in. It's going to be very creamy, and I'm going to finish it with the rest of the remaining ghee. So I think totally would have added about half a cup because I felt we needed that. And then here is the cashews and raisins roasted in ghee.
Ghee again,
So
yeah.
that's a finishing touch.
That's
I love
garnishing.
that. It's
Yes.
garnishing, and it's going to be very tasty.
This is great. Yes.
So once it cools, then we'll transfer into another serving
Okay.
vessel. Just we'll leave it like this for
Right.
now.